Well, hello everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to my little channel. I'm here today to talk to y'all about a subject I've been talking about multiple times on my channel before, and that is a narcissistic human being. Okay, um, narcissistic people. I always said before, they remember what never happened. Okay, they remember what never happened, but they forget what actually occurred, what actually happened. All right, so. I know I told a story before about my daughter's dad. He's a huge narcissistic human being. Huge. Okay? He can sit up here and say something to you, do something to you, but then when you call him on it, it never happened. This can be an hour later. It could be an hour later, a day later, a week later. He would say he never did that to you. He would turn it back around and say you did it, which is called projection. When someone does something or says something, or they have a weird attitude, like a rude attitude, or they just mean spirited, or they said or did something, but they say that you did it. The way they are, they project that back onto you. They'll say that they can be really fat or really skinny, but they say that you're the one who's fat, you're the one who's too skinny, but actually that's them. You know what I'm saying? So people are weird, you know. And I told a story before about how he was, about how my daughter's dad, how he was when me and him was together years and years ago. Um, and I remember when he came to visit years back. He came to visit, and me and him was watching TV together. And I was flicking the channel, right? And I can't make this stuff up. I think I told the story before, but I can't make this up. That I was flicking the channel, and there was a huge armadillo, an armadillo, and I was like, "Damn, that's a big ass armadillo." And the way he looked at me, his neck stepped around. He looked at me like, "How you know what that was?" I thought he was playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, "It's an armadillo. It's a huge armadillo. What you talk about? How you know what that was? How you know what that is?" Yeah. But like as my daughter knows now, he's never changed. So he's in his 50s, and he's still the same narcissistic human being he was when we were teenage parents. Okay? He was the same. He's the same human being he was back then. So some people, a tiger never changes their stripes, okay? Just like with him, he never changed his stripes. He's the same person he was at when he was 18, 19 years old. He's the same person at 54 years old. So like I told my daughter, he's not going to change. So yeah, so he gets mad if you don't watch the same TV programs as he does. He gets upset and angry if you don't share the same color. Like my favorite color is red. His favorite color could have been yellow. He mad at me because I don't like yellow like that. That ain't my favorite color. How dare you not like yellow? How dare that not be your favorite color like it is mine? Yeah, I promise you, this is how he is. Okay, and I think it's sad when people are like that, when people are very narcissistic behavior, because my thing is too, that can be very dangerous in a lot of ways. When people sit up here and they take life out on you, it's something weird about that. I know it's something that's not right up in here when people get like that. I think that's kind of spooky. Narcissistic behavior, it's a real thing. And also very manipulative. Yeah, people can be very, very manipulative. We're gonna get a few definitions of these like gaslight too. Okay, let's do that. What's the definition of gaslighting?
Gaslighting is a form of the word gaslight. As a noun, gaslight is usually defined as light produced by the combustion of illuminating gas. As an adjective, gaslight is usually defined as gaslit. As a verb, gaslight is usually defined as to cause a person to doubt his or her sanity through the use of psychological manipulation. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for gaslight.
Yeah, never doubt yourself. Okay, people like to play the little mind games with you and stuff like that. And see, I'm not weak minded like that. I'm not a weak person. So you can't sit up here and manipulate me into or out of anything, you know? So, um, I know, like a lot of people are in relationships when they have their spouse can gaslight them, manipulate them, or they have a friend that can do that, or a family member, of course, that can do that also. So just never doubt yourself, okay? You're way better than that. You know the truth. You know what you did. You know what they did. You know what you said. You know what they said. Because honestly, I mean, like, I've been married going into this year, will be 19 years I've been married, okay? Um, uh, no, 18 years, whatever. Anyway, now, in a way, now my husband, see, I go off on you. That's just me. You ain't gonna be playing me, okay? I don't play games with nobody. So, but sometimes, like, my husband kind of play them little games like that too, little mind games that I don't be on. And see, my husband, he's a psychiatrist, so you already know without even saying nothing further, okay? But I take you back to just a couple years ago. I just got finished cleaning my kitchen up, swept, mopped, I cleaned the refrigerator out, took out the trash. My kitchen was pristine. I mean, you can eat off the floor. My kitchen was pristine, okay? So he comes upstairs, and there was a bag of Lay's potato chips, open, like, folded down with the clip on it. It was, on top of the cabinet in the kitchen. He opened the bag up, and he poured it in a few chips in his hand. Now, a potato chip dropped on the floor. Now, I'm standing right there looking at him. He's doing this. A chip dropped on the floor, and he looked at it like, and I looked at it too like, you gonna get there? Then he ran down the steps right quick. I said, no, come up here. Pick up the potato chip. I just got finished cleaning up this kitchen. I didn't do that. He said he didn't drop the potato chip. He said he didn't drop the chip. I'm standing right there. He dropped it, pouring the chips in his hand. One fell from his hand. He looked at it. So I made him pick up that chip and put it in the garbage can. And it wasn't like the garbage can was 15 miles away. The garbage can was just right there. But he swept down. He didn't drop that chip. Now, mind you, I didn't have any potato chips in my hand. I wasn't eating no chips. My husband was eating potato chips. He saw that he dropped it, and he tried to run down the steps to prevent from picking it up, and then say that he didn't drop it. Now, like, some people like that, they don't like taking responsibility for their actions, for what the stuff they say and they do. They don't like taking responsibility. And to me, that's a little scary for me too, when you don't take responsibility. Instead of being a man, being a woman, saying, look, I did that, I'm sorry. Or it came out wrong, or I didn't mean to do that, or dang, my bad, I didn't know I did that, or whatever. But to sit up here, people seeing that you did it, you saying you didn't do it, people heard you say it, but you said you didn't say it. Look at this current administration up in that clown house, okay? Blaming everybody except the right body. Playing victim. Playing victim. And that's what people do. They play victim. It's like the person who come up to you, they can smack you. You ain't did nothing to them. They smack you. You smack them back. Crack, crack. Now they're going to cry to the first person that will believe them. They ain't gonna tell what the hell they just did. That you just walked up on me and just smacked the shit out of me. I smacked your ass back. But you ain't gonna say what you did. You gonna go and tell what I did. You gonna use them bitch ass tears to get your way. And then you could be the one punished for smacking them back. Not them for smacking you, but for you smacking them back. That's what I'm saying. That type of stuff right there. That stuff to me is sick. It's disgusting. And people like that, I'm telling you, I just have no room in my life for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, even when my hubby had did that to me about the potato chips, I was like, dude, don't with me. Don't. Okay? Not with Denise. Not with Miss Niecy. Because, see, bruh. Shit. You gonna be that mug out here with that sticky, that damn handkerchief and shit, barefoot, looking for a place to stay. I don't play them games. Not with me. No, not me. We ain't gonna sit up here and you do something. I seen you do it. Others saw you do it. You know you did it, but you're gonna sit there and stand in my face and say you didn't do that. When the evidence is right there in your hand. Do I look stupid? I don't know who you was with before me, but that's not gonna work on Niecy, okay? It ain't working on me, yo. Not me. So that's the reason why that's one of the reasons why I could not stay with my daughter's dad, because he was worse. He was just that type. He was never wrong. He could never say I'm sorry. And the way he said sorry was he'd probably give me money, buy me something. And that's a lot of people. They can never say them two words, I'm sorry. They would rather buy you something or treat you out to eat or something like that. Treat you to like a nice dinner or whatever, instead of saying, I'm sorry, I was wrong. They can't say that. They'd rather treat you out to a meal, buy you a purse, or get your hair, your nails done and crap like that. It's like, for real. I'd rather have you say I'm sorry. But they don't want to admit when they're wrong. Okay? A manipulator and a gaslighter, okay? I'm telling you. Them kind of people are something else. There's something else. You know, I've witnessed this kind of stuff. I've been in this kind of stuff before. And it's sad. It's really, really sad. When people, like I say, they play the victim. They play victim. They cause a problem everywhere they go. But then when people clap back at that ass, now they want to run away crying. They playing the victim. I had a coworker like that. She when I say everywhere, I mean everywhere she went, she caused an issue. I asked her the question, and she got mad at me. I said, I promise you, I was like, why everywhere you go, there's a fight? What do you mean? What you mean? I said, you go to Walgreens, the grocery store, doctor's office, a concert, a restaurant, the hospital, a friend's house, church, a birthday party, a baby shower. Everywhere you go, you have a story about you trying to throw hands with somebody. Why? I don't get it. And she was just like, but what you saying? I said, what you mean what I'm saying? It's like everywhere you go, there's an issue, there's a problem. I just want to know what's going on with you. Have you looked at yourself? Are you starting these issues? What's going on that everywhere you go, somebody hating on you? What do you have that everybody's hating on? I just don't understand it. She got mad at me. Yes, she did. I don't care. I'm going to be real with you. I'm just going to ask you a question flat out. That's just me. I ain't scared to ask you no questions. If it's something about you that I'm tripping on, I'm going to ask you about it like, okay, why you always, did you say you, is you lying about, look, I'm going to ask you some questions. I ain't scared of your ass. That's just me. I'm not afraid of nobody. No, I ain't scared of nobody like that. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So, if you have a manipulating, gaslighting, narcissistic person that you know of, you know, if possible, especially co-workers, whatever, distance yourself from them people, because they're the people that get you in a world of trouble for lying on you. They will lie on you in a heartbeat. They know they lying. You know they lying. Everybody around them know they lying. But get the right person crying about it. They gonna believe that person. Your story don't even matter. Your story is not going to matter. It's about that crying person over here who always in somebody's shit about something, who always the troublemaker. That's the person who's gonna cry. That's the person that can get you in a world of trouble over something that you didn't even do or say. That's gonna be the first person to go and cry. She said, yeah. Now you over here looking like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm telling y'all, I know. Your story don't matter. Your story don't matter at all. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Your story, the truth doesn't matter. We living in the world right now where the truth is a lie and the lie is the truth. People rather believe a bold-faced liar than to believe the absolute truth. That's the world we live in now. People will believe the earth is flat. They believe the dumbest, most stupidest theories, the dumbest crap, But you won't believe what's really real. Even if it's in your face like this, you still won't believe it. That's a sad life. That's a sad mind, y'all. That's sad. But I'm about to get myself ready for work on a Friday. I'm tired. I just want to get over here and talk about that. Just talk to y'all. Just sit down and talk. That's it. I've already been on here for 15 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm about to go ahead and just lay it down, chill on out. Y'all take care, lay low, stay out of the way. And I will get back with y'all probably tomorrow. Since tomorrow's Friday, yeah. Probably do something, we'll talk about something fun. Yeah. But I will get back with y'all tomorrow. You have a beautiful night. God bless you. Deuces, lay low. Deuces. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow.